Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. We're back with another horror pack unboxing. I've said all this before, I'll say it again just for anyone that happens to be new. If you don't know, Horror Pack is a monthly subscription, costs like 20-25 bucks, something like that. And you get 4 Blu-rays or DVDs, whichever format of your choice. Horror movies, you don't know what you're getting. But every month there's a limited edition, which is usually honestly worth the price of admission alone, so that's usually a good thing. They also put out some clues on Twitter and Instagram, so you can kind of guess what you got coming on. So I'll read this month's clues. The first one is, holidays with the family can be difficult, especially in the middle of the apocalypse. I thought there goes to like Anna and the Apocalypse, that new movie. I'm not sure, it is what it is. But it could be that, could be something similar. Next up, a grisly killer returns from the grave in this violent franchise entry. Okay, so franchise returns from the grave, so he's dead, obviously. So, go Friday the 13th, perhaps? Maybe Friday the 13th Part 6 or something? I don't know. Or hell, just about every supernatural-based killer in movie history. Next up, this visual extravaganza becomes a literal trip into madness. I don't know. Mandy, maybe? I don't know. That could be just about anything, honestly. And last up, the terrors of the sea run rampant in this tense Australian thriller. Okay, well, terrors of the sea, so it sounds like aquatic type horror. I'm a fan of water-based horror, that's for sure. So it'll be interesting. Let's see what we got. I really should open this before I started the video, but I didn't. Come on, you bastard, open up. Alright, so the first movie we have is Climax. This new Gaspar Noé thing. I've been hearing quite a bit about this, actually. I've heard it's quite good. From director Gaspar Noé comes a hypnotic, hallucinatory, and ultimately hair-raising depiction of a party that descends into delirium over the course of one wintry night, tracking their journey from jubilation to chaos and full-fledged anarchy. Noé observes crushes, rivalries, and violence amid a collective psychedelic meltdown, starring Sofia Boutella and a cast of professional dancers. Climax is Noé's most brazen and visionary statement yet. And it's got commentary, anecdotes to the Void interview. There's a decent amount of features and everything. That I've heard some good stuff about that, so that's a damn good choice. Yeah. So next up we have The Reef. On the beautiful but shark-infested waters of Australia's Great Barrier Reef, ship delivery man Luke and his 4 hot, carefree friends sail a yacht through paradise. Along the way, their ship is torn open by sharp rocks and begins to sink, leaving the passengers with a terrifying choice: stay on board with a slim hope of rescue, or swim 12 miles to the nearest island through a sea of bloodthirsty, unseen danger. When they enter the water, a relentless great white immediately follows their trail for a white-knuckle chase that will fill the waters with blood. From the directors of acclaimed monster hit Blackwater comes pulse-pounding, visually stunning thriller that never lets go until the final heart-stopping scream. It comes with shooting the sharks, a making-of featurette, and a trailer. I dig me some shark exploitation, so I'm really I'm actually kind of really hyped about that one. I really kind of want to see that. Next, we got Victor Crowley. This is, of all the Hatchet movies, this is like my least favorite, but there's some genuinely funny stuff in this movie. You know, so here we go. In 2007, over 40 people were brutally torn to pieces in Louisiana's Honey Island swamp. Over the past decade, lone survivor Andrews claimed that local legend Victor Crowley was responsible for the horrific massacre have been met with great controversy. But when a twist of fate puts him back at the scene of the tragedy, Crowley is mistakenly resurrected, and Andrew must face the bloodthirsty ghost from his past. Featuring Laura Ortiz, Dave Sheridan, and Brian Quinn, writer-director Adam Green's triumphant return to the helm of his beloved slasher series assures an all-new horrifying journey into the haunted, blood-drenched bayou. And it comes with a cast commentary, technical commentary, Raising the Dead Again interview with Adam Green, behind-the-scenes trailer teaser. That is my phone going off for some reason, but people actually know better than to call me when I'm filming videos, but you know, it is what it is. And last up, we got, this is the Horror Pack Limited Edition, and it's I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday. Never heard of this one. From writer-director Mike Lombardo and executive producer Brian Keane comes the East Coast Horror... Yes, working with the tongue, here we go. Comes what East Coast horror group called the Gut Punch Holiday Film of the Year. White Christmas is a story of Kelly Enck and her son Riley, weathering the end times in a bomb shelter amongst the ruin ruin that was once the world. With Christmas Eve approaching and supplies and hope steadily declining, Kelly must make a horrifying decision that will cause her to find out just how far she would go for her child. Starring Hope Bickle, Damien Maffei, I hope I pronounced that right, and introducing Reeve Blasi as Riley. I'm Dreaming of a White Doomsday is a bleak, thoughtful, character-driven piece with an ending that will have you staggering out of the theater. Nice. Seems pretty good. So yeah, there we go. We got White Doomsday, Victor Crowley, The Reef, and Climax. A good month. Only one of these I've actually seen. So, yeah. I'll leave a link below if you want to get your own horror pack. It's definitely worth it, especially if you have, like, a bit extra, like, money to spend. You know, it's like I said, the limited edition alone is usually worth it. And even if you just consider everything else, you know, just as, like, special features, you know, it's definitely worth it. Forgot to say at the beginning, I'll say it now. These are not sponsored videos. I pay for these out of my own pocket. So I let you know, good, bad, or indifferent, how I actually feel about it. So, you know, if I find the stuff interesting, so be it. If I don't, you're going to know. That's it for now. See you next time.